Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Scorpio. Please keep in mind that it is a general reading, so it is not going to resonate with each and every one of you who are watching. So, at the heart of this reading, we have this Seven of Wands in reverse. Here, that's what it looks like in the upright. Somebody coming to you. In the reverse, it's like they get that they not that close, but they get very close, but then they back away. Okay, so um, it's like it just doesn't happen. They think of it, they dream of it, they want to do it, but then at the last moment, they back out. Okay. This has to do with somebody from their past. So wanting to go back to somebody. So they really want to go back and see this person, but then this keeps happening. Okay. What keeps happening? It's like they kind of freeze up. Okay. And so the wheel is in the reverse. Well, okay, so the wheel is in the reverse, indicating lessons have not been learned. Okay, and it's why it's not happening. It's because they keep slipping back into the old patterns again. Keep slipping back. Okay, so they it's like they want to change. They want to change things. They want to do this, but then when it gets very close and the pressure's on, well, it's like they slip back into their old pattern, old way of thinking, which is that, Eight of Swords type of energy, you know. So they really need to kind of fight through that last hurdle just to get over that last hurdle. Okay. And then they'll make it, they'll be in the clear, and then they'll know they can do this. So the adventurer in the reverse is, again, well, that's what it is. Somebody who's afraid to do this. They're afraid to do it. They're afraid to jump over that last hurdle. Um, Yeah, see, Temperance in reverse, and she can be about adjustments in the emotional arena, and so it's like in the reverse, it's like they want to make these adjustments, but they're feeling unable to at the moment. Okay, um, Page of Pentacles in the reverse. It can maybe they feel like they're missing information. This could be another card saying that they're not learning. Okay, so again with the wheel, and so the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Well, the Five of Pentacles in the reverse is it's like a good omen. So you've got like this good and bad going on here in this reading. Okay, so you know that what's good is that they really want to change, and what's kind of in the gray area or the bad area is that they're always backing out at the last moment. So always. Slipping back into the same old patterns over and over again. That pattern of being afraid, of imagining the worst, like bad things are going to happen. They have to face this ghost down. They have to get over that hurdle to get to the goal. The goal is still there. They still want it. But they have to overcome this fear. You see? They have some emotional issues, but and they may have broken up with you, but they haven't left emotionally. They're still invested. Okay, they still want it. And so here we have a card of burdens, and we have this Two of Coins on top of that, and you can see this sailboat in the back, and this is about going back into those choppy waters. So there would have been it would have been very, very emotional between you because they're deciding, should I go back there? This has to do with their fears, and I feel like how their fears played a part in the destruction of that relationship, I feel. And so this is, well, should I go back there? Well, yeah, indeed, you need to go back. You need to go back and face those fears. You need to also accept responsibility for those fears, and for not having done it sooner, because had they done it, this faced these fears much sooner, they would not be in this position. So they need to figure out how they got here. They need to see that this is why they're sitting here. They need to see. And I have the magician here 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So clearly they're not yet seeing, but they will. Okay? They're hiding their feelings, hiding the fact that they're afraid. The aspirant is in the reverse as well, sitting next to this Queen of Wands in the reverse, and she can be male or female. She's just an energy, really. Okay? And so, I feel like this person may have lost their temper and threw in the towel and walked away because they didn't think they were going to get what they wanted, or because of ghosts of the past. Okay. Um, and so, well, the aspirant with this card would be saying that they failed to reach their goal because of it. So because of ghosts of the past, that stirred up all of these emotions, caused them to, it's like they hit a trigger, caused them to explode perhaps, or see things in a bad way. Um, well, it says that they failed to reach their goal. They fell. What happened is they fell back into same old trap, same old way of thinking, same old way of feeling. And this is what caused them to stumble and fall, and it is what has kept them, it's what has been following them. I feel like this is not the first time. I feel like the fact that they keep putting off facing these ghosts, it just keeps causing chaos and heartbreak in their life. So it's like, and this is a consequence of that. And so now what happens is, it's happened so many times, they're afraid to love again. But what they need to see is where and why it was happening. And so, well, it's probably would be a good thing for them to take a break from the problem, recharge without the pressure that they're putting on themselves here, take a holiday from their thoughts, in fact, and once they are feeling more emotionally balanced, they can return to the problem and see it through fresh new eyes, and they will. Okay, and then they'll know what to do, and that's the message for this person, whether this be you or this be them. Okay, because right now there's a lot of pressure. They're feeling that pressure because they want it so bad, and it's like they just can't get over that last hurdle. And why is that happening? It's happening because of deep repressed emotions. Now, this is the same king. Look, it's the same king that's over here in the outcome. Who is fully armored here in the outcome. Here, he may not be armored, but he's definitely not doing nothing. He's sitting there, he's looking at the coin up here, okay, that he really desires, but those deep repressed emotions are stopping him from reaching for it, because they're causing all kinds of havoc in the mind and the emotions. Yeah, see, he really wants to reach for it. Greatly desires it. Yeah, see, here he's struggling. And so this is the energy that they are in, this Nine of Swords energy, and you can see that they are literally terrified, frozen to the spot. They got nightmares about this, okay? And it's because really that it's because it keeps happening to them. They're not understanding that if they that it's these ghosts of the past that they never took care of and left to just kind of follow them. Okay, just left, just swept them under the rug, let's say. Okay, that's causing all of this. You know, And they've been avoiding to look at them. And it is exactly what they need to do, is to look at them. They're so very attracted, but they're very afraid of what you're going to say to them. Okay, they could be very afraid of if whether or not you would even listen to them. Everything is up in the air right now. Whether they'll get to talk to you or not, everything is up in the air right now, and it's making them so very anxious. You know, they've got a great fear of the unknown, and they've got a great fear. They lack the confidence to approach you. They lack the confidence to speak the truth that's in their heart. Yeah, and that lands me right here. That's exactly where I'm headed. And so, Ace of Swords. And so this is about taking that decision, okay, to just jump over that final hurdle and communicate. They could be worried about confrontations when it comes to the ace. This can also be about clearing something up, getting to the truth or speaking a truth. It can also be realizing a truth. It can also be a new way of seeing, okay? New beginnings in the way that you see, think, speak a truth. It is about making the right decisions. This ace in this position brings good news um, in relationships or legal contracts or letters, even emails, things having to do with words that in the end are to your benefit. Okay. Um, and so here he's trying to get this letter off. In the end, would he actually send it off? It would be to his benefit, is basically what it's saying. But he's scared. Every time he wants to hit send or send off that message, he probably stops and erases it or deletes it, and doesn't actually go through with it. And so the Ace of Swords, when it comes to relationships, can indicate that they are facing a challenge. However, um, it also indicates that they will actually get to the truth and will clear up any confusion with regards to a situation. So it is a good omen that it has appeared here. It also tells you that clear communication, being honest and speaking up for yourself is crucial if you want to have the sort of relationship that you deserve and desire. Okay, so keep that in mind. And because there's a lot of hidden feelings here, things probably that you or they have not spoken up about. They could be coming back to clear up a mystery here, or they're wishing to solve one. This is them trying to decide whether to take this risk to follow their heart. Okay. A decision for the future. This is, they're on the outside looking in. Okay. They want this new beginning, but and they see the road as being very winding, and they can't see the other side, and I think that those things really frighten them. But you are the goal. If this is happening to you, you are the goal. You are the one for them in their mind and in their heart. Okay. And I think that primarily this is about their fears, okay, and them needing to deal with them and learn the lesson in this, because this is what happens when you put things off. They just get bigger and bigger and create a big mess. And so here he sits in his throne, and he's fully armored. So He's like being cautious and careful, and he's sitting here and he's thinking. He's got something on his mind and he wants to get it off his mind. He still has that goal in mind and he still wants to get there. And I think of that because he is a card of actually seeing something through to the end. Okay. I think that that's what he's deciding to do. Although you see he's still sitting, he hasn't made that move yet, but he is going to. I think that this is him hardening himself, preparing himself. He's got his armor on, and he's going to get over that last hurdle. Okay, albeit cautiously and carefully. Okay, so and this represents somebody trying to better themselves or a situation, working towards a goal. And though you can see why he's got that armor on. Look at the next card. This fellow comes from emotional poverty. That's why his clothes are patched and old. And so all these cups are empty for the future, and this is landing on top of him. So although he's sitting here and very much armored, what he's hiding as well is these feelings here. He's very afraid of the future, of what might happen in the future, okay, of what his choices might be in the future once he takes that hurdle. Like what's on the other side of that hurdle? He doesn't know. The magician is here and he's very afraid what's waiting for him on the other side. But there's only one way through this energy. He must face his fears. He has to face his fears. Death is here. Look. I want you to look. This sends a very strong message that he needs to stop holding on to those fears, okay, and face them down. It's the only way. I know it's difficult because look how he doesn't want to. He's got his eyes covered. So he doesn't want to, but it is the only way. And you can see he's getting all armored up. He wasn't armored up previously, but now he's all armored up and he's preparing to get over that last hurdle. It is what he's preparing to do. Why? Because he loves you and he wants you back. Okay? He let you slip away, but now he wants you back. And that's it. Okay, so there he is, coming to talk about the root issue. So this fellow here indicates a pause. There was a pause, most likely because of something emotional, because he is a water. And we saw that here because all of these ghosts can certainly affect him emotionally and affect how he thinks and sees, views, or reacts to things, you know. And he did react badly in the past. So now he's coming to talk about the root issue with you. He is returning. He's seeking your attention, and I believe is going to ask you for another chance. Tell you how he feels as well. Maybe not. See, he doesn't do so well with emotions, this fellow, and he is armored. He is going to be careful. So this will be a slow reveal. Okay, this is going to be a slow reveal, but trust me, they do love you and they do have very good intentions. This is where they want to go. They're haunted by the fact that they did lose you. This is like realizing, what you lost. And so, yeah, I feel like they've been thinking about this for quite some time. I feel like it's like every time they wanted to reach out to you, I feel like they got really scared. Really scared. There you go. It's over here as well. Really scared. And then so they stopped. Didn't do it. Too afraid. Afraid to love again. But yet, look at all those swords there. All those swords, those are old, those are ghosts of the past, all lined up behind him to remind him why he shouldn't step out. So he's got to turn around and look at them and understand that they you know, that they are the reason why he's feeling this way. So, I mean, I could go on, but the time is running on. So, I won't keep you guys any longer. That is what I have for you. And they will work their way through this energy and you will hear from them. It's right here. It's coming. There they are, coming to seek your attention. So that is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you. Bye for now.